Guys, at this point, I can't just believe it. I am so confused at this point. Now, tell me, is this how mean the Tanzanian government is? Guys, is this how mean this woman is, the Tanzanian president? This is her second tenure. Is this how mean she is? And Tanzanian people have been going through a lot in the hands of this new administration, this new government. They've been going through a lot, and now I see reason why they started the protest in the first instance. Now the people of Tanzania are now clamoring for justice, justice for NifferJovin, the activist. So for some of you who do not know what is happening in Tanzania, the people of Tanzania are going through a lot. In the hands of this woman, they call the president of Tanzania, the woman that just won the election, the woman that just made herself the president of Tanzania, not that she won the election. I thought the protest has stopped. I didn't know that things are still going on in Tanzania. Okay, people are still protesting in Tanzania. Now, this lady out here, her name is NifferJovin. Okay, she is an activist in Tanzania, just like we have activists in Nigeria, the likes of a very dark man, the likes of somebody Peters, the likes of Mama J, and lots of them in Nigeria. Okay, so this lady you're seeing here now is an activist in Tanzania. What is her offense? Her offense is just that she asked the protesters to wear nose mask while protesting. To wear nose mask. She was advising them to wear nose mask while protesting. That's all. The next thing, they got arrested and they are charging her for treason. For what? And the fearful part of it is that she might face by penalties, that the fee commot her for this life. So this lady right now is in a big mess. She's in a big trouble because this is a case between her and the government, the ruling party. How is she going to survive this? Who is going to speak for this lady? Just because of an ordinary advice she gave to the people who are protesting to wear nose masks, that's her offense. So I am asking myself, if this could be an offense, like a capital offense, for you to charge someone for treason just because she advised people to wear nose masks, if that should be a capital offense, then what about people who are doing greater things than this in other countries? What would now be their own punishment? No. Now I see why the people of Tanzania are doing what they are doing. Now I see why they are so furious, why they are eager to have their country back. They have been out there on the street protesting every now and then. Even when punishments are being dished out on them, they are still doing what they are doing just to get their country back. But wait, this president is a woman. This president is a mother. How could she be treating people like this? This is the height of dictatorship. I have never seen this type before. I have never heard of such before. That in a country where you call your own, that you don't have the right to speak. If you say anything against the government, then you are in for a big thing. No, this is too much. Who is actually going to speak for this lady? Who is going to speak for her? Take, for instance, in Nigeria. Same thing is happening in Nigeria, but not like this. People can speak in Nigeria. People speak their minds in Nigeria. It's just that the government, they don't listen to you. They turn deaf ears to whatever you're saying. They don't listen to you, but you have the right to speak. You can speak. Not to this extent of you speaking your mind and you get arrested for it. Not just getting arrested, but you'll be charged for treason. How could you claim to be the president of the people, president of the nation, while you don't want the people to have the freedom of expression, the freedom of speech is not there? You want to be ruling people without them expressing their human rights, without them expressing their freedom of speech, freedom of expression. That is more than a military regime. Even military regime will not treat people like this. A military regime, people will not go through this. Now I see why people are just traveling out of the country. Like people who can afford it, they travel out of the country, don't want to come back. In every African country. This is not just in Tanzania, it's in every African country. People are traveling out of the country to abroad just to have a better life. This is because they don't have good governance and they don't have the right to speak their mind. things like this are the reasons why people are traveling outside. In a country you call your own, you don't even have the right to speak your mind, to speak how you feel, to express your feelings. You don't have the right to do so. That when you speak via social media, they get you arrested and they put you in a place where your voice will not be heard anymore. Who knows what's going to be the case of this young lady? Who knows what's going to be her fate? She's been charged for treason, and after that now she's facing a possible by penalties. And from there she might just go and nobody will hear about her anymore. And the case will just close like that because nobody has the right to go and question the government. People abroad, they don't want to come back home. Why are they say that why are they coming back? Even if they are suffering over there, they're working so hard, working everything out just to make it over there. They complain that their life there is not easy for them in abroad, but they don't want to come back home. Their own home, they don't want to come back. Because of what? Because of things like this. When you come back home, they do not regard you in your own home. There is no freedom, there is no fundamental human right. You don't have right to see your mind. You don't have right to live your life the way you want to live it. So they don't want to come back home. They would just prefer to stay in a country that has a working system, country that respects and that observes and they regard human rights. Honestly, the people of Tanzania are in a big mess. Like, if this singular act is just the reason why they got this lady arrested and charged her for treason, if it's just because she advised the protesters to wear nose mask, if that should be the reason why they arrested her, man, it's finished. Telling you. Now I'm beginning to wonder, is this same government, this same administration, this same party that Diamond Platnumz was campaigning for, this kind of political party, this kind of a government, this was what Diamond Platnumz was campaigning for, was asking people to go work hard, stop complaining about the bad government. So, oh no! Now you see reason why people have been, blasting him, because he can just, honestly, at this point I must say that anybody, any artist, any influential person in Tanzania that is supporting this or that has ever supported this particular party, this particular government that is dealing with people like this, dealing with the masses like this, that person has never had the interest of the people at heart, and that person does not deserve the love of the people. So for this very reason, I must really say that Diamond Platnumz had no interest of the people at heart. For him to have campaigned for these people that are treating their people like this, government that is treating her people like this, was what he campaigned for. And now where he is, because he has his life at this fullest, he can do anything he wants, he can fly to anywhere he wants. But what about the poor masses? You do not have the interest of the poor masses at heart before you could go and campaign for these people. Now, I think the same Diamond Platnumz that campaigned for these people should come back home. He should come back from wherever he is, come back home and address the issue. You should go and talk to them for them to stop treating the masses like that, because he campaigned for them and he asked the people to vote for them. So he should come back and speak for the people, because this is too much. All right, guys, I would like to stop it here. But before I end it, I would like to have your comments in the comment section, please, guys. Tell me what you think. Do you think it was fair to arrest this activist just because she advised protesters to wear nose mask? Do you think that Diamond Platnumz should come back to Tanzania and speak up about what is happening in Tanzania since he campaigned for this government? And do you believe that Diamond Platnumz has a responsibility to stand with the people right now? And if you were in Diamond Platnumz's shoes, what would you do right now? And lastly, should celebrities be held accountable for the political choices they support? Please drop your opinion in the comment section. Let's have some interactions. Thank you so much for watching. Like and share my video. Subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the comment section, guys.